Hello everybody, my name is Avery, and today I just wanted to show off some sort of some artwork and some sprites and tile sets and whatnot that I found. If you guys are making games for yourself or personal projects, if you also want to make YouTube videos showcasing a game but you don't have the greatest artwork, so you want to have better artwork so people more likely to watch your videos or more likely to play your game and whatnot, I wanted to showcase some things you guys could use. This website, itch.io, itch.io, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's a website similar to, I guess, easiest way to put it, it's Steam for indie games. It's just a website where people can upload their games, they can sell them, along with other things such as artwork, which we're going to get into, soundtracks, a lot of other things. At the moment, they're having a sale. It's a bundle for Ukraine. It costs $10. If you buy it, all that money is being donated, and it has over almost 1,000 games in it. Most of them are small indie games, but it has some bigger, more popular indie games such as Super Hot. So go ahead and check that out. But what we're going to be looking at is the game assets page. There's a lot of things on here. People sell their artwork as well. So some of them cost money. I'm just going to be showing you some of the free options. There's really, I assume there's thousands. Yeah, there's 28,000 results. So I wanted to show some of the ones that I looked through myself that I thought were some of the best ones. And here's the first one. This is an account right here. So he has multiple different ones. By the looks of it, they're all free. But I thought they looked pretty nice. And here is, you can kind of use them for making like a dungeon type game. He has all the tile set for the dungeon. He has all the different mobs and characters and items that you can use, and you can use this for making your own tile game, tiled dungeon game. And he has some other ones. Here's like a side scroller looking one, and all the ones on here are free. So this is the first one, and I'll have the links for everything in order in the description. So the first link is just going to be for this page if you're interested in any of these. The next one here is Pixel Frog. He has a few different tile sets along with the animation for everything, and so he has the tile sets, he has the characters and a few different enemies, as you can see right here. So it's pretty nice looking. You can use this to create a game right here. This next one's got Pixel tile set. It's I don't know, it kind of has its own vibe to it. It's a little bit different than most things. It's a top-down dungeon looking game where it has all the tiles for you to create it, along with a few different things you can add into your dungeon. Next one, Pixel Poem Dungeon tile set. It has all the tile set for the whole dungeon itself, along with tons of items you can add into your game, and along with a few different characters and enemies that can be added into your game as well. And here's a side scroller tile set. It's says based on Celeste and a few other games. As you can tell, it's pretty good looking, and there's no character. But the best thing about all this stuff is that even though almost everything's free to use, so you can go and you can copy this tile set, you can create your levels, and then you can go and add a character from a different one, throw it in here. You can go and add items from a different one, enemies from a different one. So I'm just trying to showcase different ones, and you can kind of think about using yourself. And plus you can look through the website yourself to find more. These are just ones that I handpicked. There's arcs. He has a few things right here. You can check out some of them. But the ones that I thought were kind of the coolest looking one, they're just these little dinosaurs. That's all it really is, just these dinosaurs. So like it's one example where you can take these characters and you can go and add it into a different game. They're not really going to fit the vibe for this one, but you can kind of look around. Here is Kenny. This is his page. He has his own website as well. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he has a lot of artwork out there, and a lot of it's free, along with a lot of other projects that a lot of people have been using throughout the years. That character right there is probably the most popular one, but you should definitely go and check him out. He has some paid for stuff too. A lot of these people also have some paid for things. And here's the side view, like side scroller thing for making a sci-fi type game. It has all your tiles, it has your character, some enemies, and this is a guy's account. He has some other projects. That's the fantasy side view, where it's pretty similar, just some fantasy stuff. And if you were to look at his actual page, He has a Patreon, so he sells some of his artwork as well through itch.io and Patreon. He has a lot more. This next one is Free Robot Warfare. It has everything for creating the whole map. It has everything for all your little characters and for little aliens. So you can kind of make like a strategy type game, as you can see they're all right here. So I think this is, out of all the tile sets, if you wanted to make like a complex game, out of all these ones I'm going to show, I think this is probably one of the best ones, because it just has so many things you can do with it. Here is LYA Seek. He has just these little minifigures for games. You can have some villagers and some humans and some orcs. Basically, I guess these are just characters you can use in your game in case you want to use one of these dungeon tile sets or something similar. Here is a character sprite and its animations. It's pretty cool looking. So some other games on itch.io and some YouTubers that have game devlogs, they use some of these things, and this is one of the ones that's used. Maybe not always this character, but this guy's Pinus Bibmic. I don't know how to say that. But his stuff, it's used. This is another one of his things. So maybe you've even seen this used before. I've seen this used a few times. So he sells a lot of stuff. You can go to download now. And no thanks, just take me to the downloads. This is for donating. But some of his stuff costs money because he sells packs. So maybe these are things you would even recognize if you watch other similar videos to mine. Cute Legend of Heroes is these little cats. It's similar to the Dinosaurs, except they're a little bit more advanced. Along with that, you can check out this guy's account, and he has some more similar things. Franz Worm, he has these top-down views for different worlds. So I guess there's no matching artwork that would fit in this game really well, at least for characters. But I guess you can use this for some sort of puzzle type game or something. But if you wanted like more characters and whatnot, you would probably have to do some of those designs yourself, and then you'd have to make them so they fit into the world. But the artwork's really great. I think this is one of the best like drawings out of everything that we're looking at. Here's just a few basic sprites. They have some high quality sprites, I think. Their animations and everything, except this one's a little bit lower. But this one's really simple. It's like if you were to get this, you can get this character and this bat, and then you can go and probably draw some of your own stuff that would fit in pretty well with this. This guy's page is pretty cool. It's kind of similar to the last one. As you can see, it has these little animations. So you can definitely take some of these and mix them with some of this guy's stuff. It would fit pretty well together. And along with that, he has the tile sets for games. So you can use his characters, some of his tile sets, and the other guy's characters, and they would fit pretty well together. Rotting Pixels, they just have some tile sets for creating some worlds. They're pretty nice looking. They're all kind of basic. I mean, he has this Mario one right here. This one's kind of a Mario style, and you can use these. The Ninja asset pack, it basically has all the assets for this ninja guy and the whole entire world that he would be in. So I think if you wanted to make like a small platform game, this is probably one of the best ways to do it, because it has everything, including a character, and it looks pretty nice. And I feel like there's not really a ton of like ninja games out there. Here's a lively NPCs. It's kind of like the other ones we were looking at earlier, but they're better quality. So there's just a bunch of different characters, and they all have small animations that go with them. Here's a tower defense pack. So in case you wanted to like one day or spend like a day or two working on a tower defense game, didn't want to do the artwork, this is probably a really simple option. It has everything you need for tower defense. It has these little UFOs that go by, and you have these actual like towers that shoot up at them. So this is pretty great. I think I'll have a tutorial in the future using this for making tower defense games. So once again, if you guys aren't subscribed, you guys should subscribe for more content like that. Here is it's labeled for game jams, but it's basically just a tile set 8x8 retro pixel art. Kind of looks similar to forgot the name of the game, but I guess Celeste, and the other game that was made by the people who made Celeste. This can be used for a lot of things, but it looks like in this example it's kind of like a pickup brawler, which is a game I'm thinking of, just can't remember it. But I think this one looks pretty nice. I'll probably use this in a future project. And here's a little dungeon tile set, or baby dungeon as it's called up here. And it has everything you need for a small dungeon. It has these little goblin looking things as well, and your character. So this really has everything you need for a game as well. And then this one, I found this one on Twitter actually. I follow this guy, but I don't know. The tile set's really unique. I mean, they're just like Lego blocks. So in case you wanted to make a game that used something like this, they're really high quality looking, and it's free. He does sell a few other things that look pretty nice, but I think that's one of his only free ones. He has this mini adventures one, which could be used for a dungeon as well. And he has some filters, and he has this one right here. This one costs $5 as well, but the Lego one's free. So if you guys have any other ones you guys found that you think are cool and you want to share, go ahead and share in the comments. If you guys are working on your own projects, I think these are some of the best things you can use for your own projects. They're all great looking, they're all free, they're all, for the most part, you're allowed to use them on any sort of project, commercial or non-commercial. Just make sure to look in the description for each one to see if there's any sort of license or any sort of comment made about it. I'll have everything linked in the description. I think I already mentioned that. They're all going to be in order. If you guys don't have an itch.io account, you might need to create one to download it. They'll say download now. It might say name your own price. It might say free. You can go and just do no thanks. If you would like to donate to them, just go and buy it for this, or you can donate it down here. Pay with PayPal or with your card. And if you guys have a couple bucks, there's other ones like I was showing that cost a few dollars that are also pretty nice. Thanks again for watching, and I hope this video is informative, and I hope this video will inspire you to keep working on your game even though your art skills may not be the best. Thanks again for watching. Bye.